Thank you, David. All right, as he said, my name is Brian, and I'm with Date Brew. We brew your perfect date. So we want to introduce you to our friend Steve. Steve has a problem this coming weekend, and he also has an uncanny resemblance to myself. Yeah, so this coming weekend, around Friday afternoon, he's at work. His girlfriend's going to text him that she wants to go on a date. And unfortunately, he has done no planning for this. And he's also at work, so he doesn't have time to scroll and figure out what he's going to do. And he's going to end up going on the same old date, go to Olive Garden, go to the multiplex, and see whatever movie just came out. And that's really boring, and we don't want Steve to have that problem anymore. And so Steve's not alone with this. We did, as David said, we did the University of Iowa Venture School, and then we also did Startup Week in Cedar Rapids. And we interviewed people from all age groups, married, single, kind of across the board. And we found that a lot of people feel like they have this problem where they do have difficulty finding new dates and exciting things to do that they haven't done before, or at least pairing them in a unique way. And also, finding those things quickly. There's a lot of sources out there to find things to do. And it can get kind of overwhelming to go to each one and time consuming. And so how we solve this problem with Date Brew is we give you 3 unique date ideas right away, instantly, when you come to our site, based on city and date. Currently we're doing Friday and Saturday night dates. And then we also, give you kind of the extra knowledge for this date, maybe cover charge if it's a music venue, time it starts, that type of deal. And so through the University of Iowa Venture School, we were able to actually launch an MVP product, and this is what our website looks like. So kind of like what I said before, it's based on date and city location. And then once you do select where your date's going to be at, it sends you an email with kind of the base information here. So it's kind of a quick overview. You can kind of see, it's go to the bistro on the river. It's a couple-minute walk. It starts at 7:30, and how much it is. So kind of all that great knowledge that you need to have. And so from our first weekend, we got some really great feedback. We have been following up with people that have signed up to understand if they actually are liking Date Brew, making sure that we're giving a good product out there. And so this was awesome. This is from the first weekend. The person that left this comment really kind of let us know that we did hit on some of those value propositions that we're looking for. And so, so far from the first few weeks that we have been running our MVP, we've had in the corridor area alone, because our dates are specifically in Iowa City and Cedar Rapids right now. So in there alone, we've had 162 visitors and then 41 signups. So we're pretty happy with it. And so right now, kind of the mode we're in is growth. Kind of obviously the type of business that we are in. If we don't have any customers, we aren't really worth anything. It's going to probably be kind of advertising or a small amount of money through a concierge fee that we're making. So we really do need to have a lot of visitors, a lot of people coming to the site to really make us something that's valuable. And so we're going to soon be looking to do kind of a book it for me service, kind of part of the do it for me that's really been becoming popular, where somebody gives us a fee where we, if possible, we do event reservations and handle the ticketing fee as well. Or not, we get the tickets for you so you don't have to just show up and hope that you can still get a ticket, that type of deal. And so this is kind of what we imagine it would look like. Here you can kind of see we give you your date idea again, but then we also have a book this date option if you're willing to pay for it. In the future, we'd maybe rely on some advertisements, that type of deal, affiliate marketing, or maybe even you give us some more information about yourself. You tell us when your anniversary is with your significant other, and we partner with a flower company or something like that, and kind of lead you to buy flowers when you need to, that type of deal. And so right now our customer relationships are really kind of aggressive marketing, getting the word of mouth out there, doing our customer interviews that we have done through Venture School. We really have learned that a lot of the ways that people do find date ideas and that type of deal are through word of mouth. So we're kind of hoping that this is kind of a word of mouth for Date Brew itself, for people to know that it is out there. Obviously, to keep them, that customer satisfaction surveys that we were discussing, that way that we do know that people actually are liking the options that we're giving them. And then growth, one great thing about us is we can move to new cities and get new customers. We're not necessarily looking for a Chicago size. That market's kind of difficult, but something like Des Moines, Madison, those smaller areas where you can kind of have a nice 100,000 people, that's really attractive to us. And so right now our needs are the kind of unique marketing ideas. We have ran Facebook ads and they have been successful, but it's kind of expensive for the amount of people that we are driving. So that's kind of not a long-term solution. So any suggestions anybody has there, and we'd also just love it if you check out the service and give us any feedback. A little cliche there, but. And then this is our team behind it. We have Nathan over here, and then we also have Brennan Hicklin. Unfortunately, he's having to work this morning. And so once again, check out us at datebrew.co. We do have our dates for this weekend live already, so you can check those out and get those for Iowa City or Cedar Rapids. Thank you very much.